This is EGR 101, Writing Professional Emails. So this lecture is on writing professional emails, and I want to share with you a little bit of why we're talking about this right now. If I go into the Canvas page, this was the current Canvas page for today, because I'm recording this on 3/26. We see that we have a unit project here coming up, which is to write 2 professional emails, one of which relates to the sizing of the tank and the hopper that we worked on last week, or I should say the week before spring break, and then the other email relates to the ethics question that we worked on 3 weeks ago as to whether it's ethical to discharge the 5% dextrose solution, the D5W, into Town Branch. Ultimately, what we're going to be producing is emails. Here is what a typical email looks like. This is a typical professional email. It begins with a date here. It has the from, and this is from me. It has the to, and notice I'm very careful to put Dr. Blackburn Lynch's full credentialing. She's a professional engineer and she's a PhD. It has my recommendation. And then it has a background section that indicates why I'm writing her. It has an analysis or investigation section that indicates the work I went through to either research or to do mathematics to come to my conclusion. Then it has a recommendation section that gives the recommendation. Now, this particular email is available in Canvas for you to use as an example. It is one that we did several years ago. We don't currently use this assignment, but it's one that we did several years ago. So let me just go through the lecture here. We talked about this. All professional emails really have the 3 sections to them. That's a very common pattern. Background indicates to the reader why you're writing them. Analysis provides the information needed to justify your recommendation or your conclusion. Usually the recommendation is either what you would like the reader to do or what you are planning to do. Some of the basics of it, really the big thing is be careful to think twice before you press the send key. I'm sort of guilty of sending before I've proofread my work, and now with some of these spell autocorrects that some of the software has, you get some very interesting words in place of what you wanted to say. So the subject line, here's the issue with the subject line. Think of it like a tweet. You really are giving the entire email in that subject. So if I look at the subject line here, I'll bring this back for a moment. If I look at the subject that I had for Dr. Blackburn Lynch, let's see if I can bring this back. It is the entire email right there in that. It's like a tweet. So you want the subject to be as meaningful as you can to really give the reader an idea why they should read further in your email. Then please be aware of the tone. You want to keep these professional. I tend to use please and thank you with everything that I do. The content, please check spelling and grammar. I'm bad about this. But I have to say that I always do read, actually from the bottom upward is what I found the best way to proofread these emails, really to avoid being so used to what it says that you miss obvious errors. Attachments, so here's the basic rule. You want the email to be short. I ideally would like it to be something that could be read in maybe one screen on a laptop. Generally, these things, when printed out, should never go more than 2 pages. If you have more than that, you want to attach attachments to it, and that's perfectly fine to provide more detail in the attachments. You really want the PDF format here for attachments. That gets through most firewalls, and otherwise your email could end up in a spam folder. Really, that's all I have to say on emails. I'm trying to keep these lectures relatively short. So what I do want to offer, if I can go back to Canvas here for a moment, see if I can bring it up. We put some templates in here. We have the sample medicine, but we also have another template, which I'll bring up here, which Dr. Blackburn Lynch provided. This is it here. You're welcome to use that if you would like. Either template is perfectly fine. So either one is perfectly fine. I'm going to be adding these same instructions to the week 11 the week 11 Canvas homepage, which I believe you're probably looking at right now, and I will be adding the lectures and the slide decks in here, so be looking for that. Okay, that's about all I'd like to add. Again, I'm trying to keep these lectures short, so please email me with questions. Please come zooming in for office hours, and we will see you later. Have a good day.